You know what I'm saying, man? Sure, boy, my account. That's AK missing that boy, man. Today, man, we're on Twitch, reacting some videos. So I'm finna react to some videos, and yeah, y'all know what's up, man. But yeah, if you're new, man, hit the like button, subscribe, and share, man. Let's go.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Pockets full, devil them not. Ain't chasing no hoe, cause the bitch be thoughts. Run the game on me, that's all she not. Try to run while I'm on the clock.
Or when it's going to end. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check to fill out any amount they want for annual maintenance.
All you gotta do, keep it moving.
News starts right now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking tonight on the 10 o'clock news, we're learning new information about a shooting and crash on Jacksonville's north side that left a driver dead on I-95.
Only one player so far from rookie and nifty.
A Jacksonville double murder earlier this month was part of a $20,000 gang hit, according to an arrest warrant. We just received these mugshots of Juquan Mills and Diamond Harris, arrested last week in the murder of a local teenager and a man who was driving him for Uber.
Jacksonville woman who killed an Uber driver and his passenger is set to learn her punishment.
He said a local teenager in Uber, bro. Yo, he said a local teenager. He said a local teenager in Uber, bro. That's crazy. He said, bro, you said you started falling asleep, bro. You hear that? They said these people they killed a teenager, I think in Uber, bro. That's crazy. That's like for real crazy. I'm not lying.
Diamond Harris pleaded guilty to the murders of the Uber driver Brian Grun and the passenger Antonio Tilley. We're told the passenger was a 19-year-old man with a $20,000 bounty.
Fam, you ever thought you played somebody and then you realize you the one got played? Like somebody was playing chess with you in real life. This story a prime example of that. You see, we got a young woman who tricked a man out his life by setting him up. The whole time she was tricked and set up by her own boyfriend who used her as a pawn. But then you look at the bigger picture of the story and realize her boyfriend was a pawn to a bigger war. Cause like they say, once one body drop, ain't no looking back.
Yo, Breadcrumb, I need you to wake up, bro. Breadcrumb, wake up, bro. Breadcrumb, wake up, bro. Wake up, my nigga, wake up.
Charge. And check this out. Within the last 2 days, she pled guilty to 2 murder charges. And she wasn't even the one to pull the trigger. Now, it's been a lot of rumors on why this situation we'll later discuss had went down. But it seemed the man who lost his life, who was the target, as mentioned in the intro,
bro. We gotta react to videos. Wake up, nigga.
And we'll later go over some of the things
this is a good video, bro.
Within the past year of him.
This is a good video, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like, hold on. I'm trying to make sure like it's like where I can edit it out and it's here. Twitch watching stream. Okay, bet. Are you up? No, we're acting. You up? All right, bet.
That possibly made him.
I'm gonna need this from my YouTube channel.
To say this out the gate. If you living life trolling people and people who lost their life, you're not doing nothing but making yourself an even bigger target. So in this video, we're gonna go over the public facts of this case, and we also will go over the public facts that's not mentioned in the news. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, this Jaquan Pickens, aka Jake Jit. He's a rapper from Florida. He made his biggest track about 2 years ago that featured his associates from 6 Block, K Shorty,
K Shorty and Cracker and them.
It was a track titled After Ops with a little under 8 million views and counting.
Pockets full, devil them not. Ain't chasing no hoe, cause the bitch be thoughts. Run the game on me, that's all she not. Try to run while I'm on the.
But on the 3rd week of August, it's
oh, that's him. Oh, that's him. Yo, that's him. That's the people that was beefing with that's people that was beefing with Yo, Breadcrumb. Those were the people that was beefing with, you know what I'm saying? What Younger Nace and them, right? Am I right, bro? Or am I right or am I wrong, homie? Am I right or am I wrong? Am I right or am I wrong? Bro, Breadcrumb, I know you know, bro. Let me know, bro.
2023, Jake Jit
I think it is.
chased by his opposition on the freeway.
You don't know?
He was also shot. He ended up
you
crashing.
You don't know, bro? How you don't know, bro?
That was a
yo, Breadcrumb, bro. I thought you was tapped in.
Video with this
all right, hold on, my fella.
Before the news had reached the masses on social media, a man driving by had posted this clip to social media, and shortly the news had picked it up.
How much it's going to cost, or when it's going to end. When you
Bro, do you see this? Bro, look. Oh man.
News starts right now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking tonight on the 10 o'clock news, we're learning new information about a shooting and crash on Jacksonville's north side that left a driver dead on I-95. The sheriff's office gave an update on the investigation within the past 90 minutes, saying it all started with gunfire near the Trout River Bridge around 3:30 this afternoon.
We're gonna see what really
the driver
happened, though,
crashed into the back of a
they said
stopped
people got
semi.
set up.
Taking a look at video from our DOT camera earlier tonight, all northbound lanes of I-95 were closed for several hours. This happened during peak rush hour traffic. Those lanes finally reopened about 7:30 tonight, and this is a live look at the roadway. News 4 Jax reporter Khalil Maycock joining us now live tonight. And Khalil, JSO still working to find out what really...
They are, and that's because they don't have too much information at this time. They do say that the man who died is believed to be in his 20s, but they don't know his exact cause of death. They don't know how many shots were fired at his vehicle or a suspect information. So this is a video. ASO says they don't know what could have led to the shooting.
You're low-key hungry. Yo, bro, if you're hungry, go make some. You know what I'm saying? Go make some. You know what I'm saying? Go make some. If you're hungry, bro, go make something to eat, bro.
But they're working to find out. They also say there were some people on the highway at the time of the shooting, but they weren't able to give them too much information. JSO also doesn't have information of a suspect, but they say it's possible the victim and the shooter may have known each other.
It does appear to be isolated.
The victim and the shooter may have known each other. There's probably ops. They probably was some ops, to be honest.
It was random. So we just encourage anybody, you know, just always be aware of your surroundings.
It didn't take long for Jake Jit opposition to mock him on social media. And one of those individuals was a guy named Tilly, just 19 years old. It seems he repped an alleged gang called NHG, No Hospital Gang, who allegedly the founder is a member that's locked up to this date. A guy who go by the name of Queso, who is allegedly the right-hand man of Jacksonville superstar rapper Young Ace. It was only 48 hours since Jake Jit had lost his life, and Tilly wasted no time going to his then Twitter account and writing, "The F they mean," with the picture, "Hi, your package is delayed due to," with nothing else mentioned. And then he wrote, "I'm mad as bruh, my package still ain't come. What the f going on?" And then this man had the nerve the next day to post Jake Jit deceased body from inside the vehicle on his Instagram. How we got it, your guess is as good as mine. So as you can see, Antonio Tilly Jr. at just 19 years old had a huge target on his back, and having a 20K bounty could possibly have something to do.
This is what I don't get. How do some of them like I know someone be born into this, but how do they live and move around when they know people is trying to kill them and people is trying to hurt them? Like how do they live like this? Like how do they live like this is the question. Knowing people when they get them and people want to do this to them and all that. You really gotta look over your shoulder, this and that, knowing people really want to get you, bro. That is sad and crazy that people like this like live like this is crazy for real. Like you probably can't. You said wicked living for real, mental change, probably. But I'm saying how do people live like this, knowing like people is out trying to kill you, and then you can't even relax. You literally have to be alert at all times. You can't relax. You can't go to the gas station. You can't go get food and chill and laugh because sometimes the officers are probably watching it. You never know. And boom, come shoot up the car. This is what you never know. The same thing when you're in the streets and you're a rapper, female probably try to set you up, this and that for some money. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this is like crazy.
With all that trolling, the deceased 5 weeks later, since Tilly made his dissing tweet and post, he was ambushed, shot, and killed.
You right? Yeah, it's true, bro. I don't know how to live like this for real.
Was allegedly
it's just sad for how to live like this.
Fam, meet Jaquan Mills, 22 years old, and Diamond Harris, 23 years old. Apparently, they was boyfriend and girlfriend. It was October 6, 2023. A double M had took place near Kalen Drive for a high dollar contract killing. Detectives believe Harris had lured one of the victims, 19-year-old Antonio Tilley Jr., who thought he was meeting her for a date. Investigators accused Mills of killing Tilley instead and collecting half the bounty, $10,000. And caught up in this hit was the Uber driver, 31 years old, Brian Grunt. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. Mills and Harris was arrested a month later.
Bro, do you see what I mean, bro? Look. The kid was, yes, he was in the streets, but he was 19. Bro, he was 19, so he graduated high school literally last year, not that long ago. Now he's gone, remember. They put money on your head, boom. And then sometimes the innocent bystander will be literally get caught in a crossfire or die right there. This was just an Uber driver, and he lost his life. See, this is why life is unpredictable, because you don't really know when your time is up. You don't know. You really don't know. That's why you gotta live your life to the fullest and not take life so serious. Have fun with life. Yes, we'll take life serious too sometimes, but you have to have fun with it because you never know when your time is up. Look, we have a date. We come into this world and we have an expiration date, but we don't know what the expiration date is though. We don't know what the expiration date is though. That's the thing. It's crazy. We have a date that we're born into this world, but we have an expiration date, but we don't know when our time is up on this world. We don't know, bro. Saying one day we can be here, one day we cannot, man. It's just how life is.
Double murder early.
And then you can't run away from death. You can't run away from death. How you can't run away from a bullet. None of that. That's how you can't run away from an earthquake. You know what I'm saying? You can't run away. You want a sandwich? And sandwiches do sound good. So how you can't run from an earthquake, you can't run away from a tornado, tsunami, a blizzard, nothing. We can't run away from that. You know what I'm saying? We can try to survive, but we can't run away from stuff. That's the same thing how we can't run away from our problems. It's just life, man. It just sucks that some of our people live like this, and sometimes they don't really want to be in there. It's just they have to survive. What is it? Kill to survive, you know what I'm saying? If you don't do that, then you most likely will be killed. It just sucks, man.
Earlier this month was part of a $20,000 gang hit, according to an arrest warrant. We just received these mugshots of Juquan Mills and Diamond Harris,
what kind of sound?
arrested last week in the
kind of
murder
sound?
of a
Like a
local
hamburger?
teenager
What?
and a man
Is
who
that
was
type of
driving
sound
him
or
for
what?
Uber.
But like turkey and
Community
cheese, ham and
advocates say
cheese.
this
What?
shows how out of control gang violence is here in our city. News 4 Jax reporter Vic Micalucci tells us detectives believe the victims were set up.
A high-dollar hit.
Wow.
Jacksonville detectives believe this October 6th double murder in Moncrief was not random. Instead, it was a gang-related contract killing worth $20,000.
The dollar figure that's attached to that is fairly high.
We found this information in the arrest reports for 22-year-old Jaquan Mills and his girlfriend, 23-year-old Diamond Harris. Detectives believe Harris lured one of the victims, 19-year-old Antonio Tilley Jr., who thought he was meeting her for a date. Investigators accuse Mills of killing Tilley instead, collecting half of the bounty on his head. Police say they've identified another suspect involved in the murder, but they're still trying to track that person down. Tilley's Uber driver was caught up in the violence and also killed, shot in the car he was driving to make a living.
He's caught literally in the middle of this $20,000 hit, unbeknownst to him.
Do you see what I mean, bro? Do you see what I mean? Not people, turkey and cheese with toasted bread. Okay, turkey and cheese with the toasted bread, bro. You know what's up, man. Bro, that's look. But is that all you put? It like, do you put like some bacon on it? Like what do you put in your sandwich though? I know you said turkey and cheese, but like what else do you put in your sandwich? You put lettuce, what, tomatoes, what?
He's been identified as 31-year-old Bryant Grund. Former JSO director Tom Hackney says it shows the senselessness of gang violence.
In order to successfully prosecute a case like this, you want to be able to answer as many questions as you possibly can, and that does. It spiderwebs out from there about not only who completed this hit, but who set the hit.
Jacksonville police told us earlier this year they were tracking 32 active gangs with nearly 600 members. They're responsible for a large number of the city's shootings.
The solution is that we have to be more involved.
AJ Jordan with Mad Dads.
Not just mustard. Yeah. See, me too. I actually like mustard on my sandwich too sometimes. But bacon do sound fire. You remind me of my homie from Cali. Hey, I am from Cali too. I'm saying we from SoCal though. We from SoCal. So like, I fuck with my NorCal niggas too. You know what I'm saying? But we from SoCal though. From the South.
This is calling on the community as gangs continue to wreak havoc in the city.
AJ, we're looking at cases where gang members are arrested in mass sometimes, right? Police are getting a lot of gang members behind bars, but then we're still seeing gang violence. Is it just new people filling the void?
It's always been one down, one up. It's always somebody to take their place. And once again, that comes back to the community. When that one pops back up, we have to turn them in. We have to get them off the street.
Why are these primarily young men getting into gang violence?
I think it's a combination of everything, a breakdown of the home, not having fathers in the home, mothers working all the time, and just not having enough to do to keep them busy. I talked to one a while back, and he know the consequences.
You know someone in Tyrone? No, I don't.
It's worth it. That's what he told me. He said it's worth it because they get a lot of money really quick.
I did reach out to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office about this case. A police spokesperson told me that it is still open and an ongoing investigation, so JSO wasn't going to comment, but he said detectives are hard at work.
Now, it's been 7 months since they've been arrested, and it's seen.
That's crazy, bro. He said because you get money fast. I mean, that is true, because sometimes when you hear about Lil Durk and them, they said sometimes their parents be working too much and they gotta feed themselves if they're the only child or the siblings. So sometimes they be in the streets because they gotta feed themselves to keep the lights on and stuff like that. But then it's dangerous because now you selling drugs on the street, then possibly you get jumped into a gang, and then you know what I'm saying, you making music. Either you making music and you dissing the opposition, whatever they're saying, or you don't make music, or you just in the streets and you doing the dirty work and you get money for that. But you will most likely, you know what I'm saying, get locked up in probably 25 years of life. It's just a cycle, bro. I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I don't get it, bro. I really don't get how saying my people are wishing they're killing each other just because, you know, saying, oh, he's from that neighborhood. Oh, I'm from this neighborhood, so I don't fuck with you. Look, breadcrumb. Look, this is like breadcrumb. This is like, say I was right. If we was like in the low end. Say like if you from that neighborhood, right, and then I'm from that neighborhood, right, and say, you know, saying we have tensions, that will make us not like each other because we're from different blocks or different neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. It's just sad.
For the M, her boyfriend, he walked away scot-free, and authorities is not giving a clear indication onto why. You can only assume he may be cooperating, or he just walked off due to lack of evidence. But as of Diamond, it seems she pled guilty to both M's, and she had the nerve to ask the judge for some mercy.
Jacksonville woman who killed an Uber driver and his passenger is set to learn her punishment. Diamond Harris pleaded guilty to the murders of the Uber driver, Brian Grun, and the passenger, Antonio Tilley. We're told the passenger was a 19-year-old man with a $20,000 bounty. The shooting happened back in October of last year. Harris was originally charged with accessory in the murder, and her charges were upgraded.
Oh, she's facing 2 life sentences. Do you see what I mean, bro? See? Damn.
A month later to second-degree murder. Harris faces up to 2 life sentences and is set to be sentenced at the end of July. The other suspect in the case, Jaquan Mills, was released from prison. His murder case no longer exists in online police records. We did reach out to the state attorney's office to learn why that's happening.
It's a very unfortunate situation. I want to send love and prayers to anyone who lost their life in the video that we just covered.
Sometimes people threaten you to do something. Yeah, well. I mean, that is true, but...
the story of a young mom from Florida, just 22 years old, facing a double M charge after she pled guilty to a case where she didn't even pull the trigger. And the man who's allegedly responsible, according to authorities, got to walk away. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments.
He walked away. Yeah, he did. He did walk away.
I'll catch you guys on the next one.
He did walk. See, he did walk away. It's crazy. Anyways, man, to my YouTube squad, to my Napoli squad, man, if I like that, hit that like button.